Well, welcome back to the first edition of Interviews with CFB Workers, which is what we like to refer to all of us as, is the workers. The staff here at CFB is a varied and sundry lot, and we're starting off with our, you're not our newest, you're like maybe like in the middle of
No,
the group.
I was
Are you the
before Max. I was before
Oh, you're,
Sam.
yeah, he's an old timer.
I was still Matt and
Dave.
Yeah.
All right,
they were still
so
around.
apparently he's our oldest worker.
Yeah. Yep.
This is Jason Allen, who apparently has
here?
worked here a lot longer than I've thought. When did we meet? Did we meet
21,
like,
spring of 21.
tell us how
Yeah.
you ended up here at CFB.
Well, I was coming in to obviously learn how to freaking fish.
Spring of 21.
Spring of
I
21.
don't remember meeting you that long ago.
Yeah,
I feel like I just met you.
There was a lot going on during those
Are you sure
days.
you've worked here that long?
No, I never worked here. I was just spending a ton of money here.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah.
And so y'all got that
Yeah.
new that new point of sale system. And I came in one time and your son was like, "Yeah, man, you're number one. You're number one on our spending list."
That
And I
is-
immediately walked into your office and I was like, "I need a job." And you were like, "Be here
Yep.
next Tuesday." And
Yep.
boom, there it was.
There we go. All right.
I've been
That's-
here ever since.
So
Yeah.
how'd you end up here before that? Where'd you come from?
So I came from Dallas. Loaded up the Penske truck and came with the masses and sat through 20-something listings of just going into homes and seeing a ton of homes that we never got. And then finally on our last home, we got an offer, and an offer accepted anyway. And,
It's funny how that works on the last one.
The very last one.
Yeah.
Literally, I was like, "Let's hang this up. Like,
Wow.
I'm done.
Going
like,
back to Dallas.
we're moving back to the heat, the humidity, the hell that it is. Just hotter than hell all the time." So came up here and had a neighbor that was into fishing, and I was just asking around like the neighborhood, like, "Hey, who fishes here?" And Tim, Max's roommate now. He was like, "Oh, I fish. Called me over one night for a beer and then told me about y'all, and I've been here
That's
ever
where it
since.
all
I was using
started.
it as my bar. This was really my bar.
It was.
'Cause I
It
don't
was
like
for a
going.
long time.
Remember,
Yeah,
I was just bringing 6-packs of beer.
Yep, yep.
So we
Gluten-free beer
gluten-
only, though.
You didn't have to say that.
Well, I mean, I think they could probably tell by your hair.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he told me about y'all. Started coming up here and quickly got into tying, and still not that great. But took your class too.
Yeah.
That's how we kind of.
That's, I think, when I met you.
Became
Yeah.
familiarized with me, and super thankful for that, and been fishing ever since.
And here we are.
Here we are.
So tell me, you have some secret hidden talents that a few people that have been to some of our events might know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
looking at you, you'd never guess that you're a classically trained singer.
I am a classically trained singer. Started singing in like the 3rd grade in organized choirs and stuff.
Yeah.
And then of course did the whole, all up to the end of high school and a year in college at McMurray in Abilene, Texas.
Okay.
And then from then, joined bands and stuff, much to the dislike of the choral directors back in the day. They're like, "Why would you do that to your voice?" I was good at it. So I just did
Well,
that.
So you did that.
So I did that. And hung around the wrong people for a real long time.
Oh, perfect,
then-
perfect. And here you are with Max again.
But then after that, took some time off, joined the symphony chorus in Dallas. I've actually been looking at that for here. There's a symphony chorus here.
Oh, yeah.
And they're singing some pieces that I do know right now, but not gonna try.
See if you can
Too
fit
much time. It's a lot.
fit that in your busy
it's
schedule
a commitment, man.
between your time here at the fly shop.
Time here at the fly shop. I have another
Maintenance
job. I do
operations.
another job.
Oh, you do have another
I
job.
do have another job. I'm a
No wonder
recruiter.
I don't know when you started here.
Yeah, it's because
You've got like a
I-
regular real job.
a regular real job.
Huh.
Yeah, but it's
Boring.
that's why I work here.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I work here. Yeah, very boring.
So you're a recruiter in your regular life.
Yeah, recruiting in the regular life. The gift of gab.
Huh. That's,
Just talk.
I'd have never guessed that.
Oh, you wouldn't?
Huh, so
No.
weird. So
No.
weird.
Yeah.
For those of you who have not met Jason, he is widely regarded, I mean, hands down, as the nicest person any of us have ever met.
It's very sweet.
And it's very true. I can't think of anybody who's not actually said those words about you.
That makes
which-
me blush a little
which-
and
well,
sweat
and-
and.
It is embarrassing for the rest of us because
Yes.
we must just be heathens.
No, I mean, I come up to just kind of tone y'all down, just to send
You
you,
do,
home with a
you
little
do,
bit of
just-
love,
ju-
so you can give it to other people.
That is something that's probably more needed than we'd like to admit. Tell me about what's your favorite kind of fishing?
Dry fly fishing. I went
Good.
actually out the other day, like I told
Uh-huh.
you on Sunday, and just got my hand or my rear end
Your butt?
handed
Got your
to
ass
me.
handed to you?
Yeah, ass
Yeah.
handed to me. Didn't know if that was okay. Cool, awesome. Ass handed to me. But yeah, love dry fly fishing. I hate staring at an indicator, although I will do it. I will do it at times.
Sure.
But I like to throw dry flies. Recently got into the carp game, which is really fun. It's it's something to do during the summertime when the water gets too hot and something
Sure.
really close to the house. And also, I love streamer fishing. It's the first time when you sent me out, it was a super cloudy day, and you were like, go here. And so I went there, and that first little shock that you get, just the hair stands up
Yeah,
on the back
it's
of
a
your
different
neck.
game.
It's like, oh my God,
Yeah.
what's going on? And so really falling in love with streamer fishing as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Totally understandable.
Mm.
What is your what would you say your job title is here at CFB?
Well, I would.
How did it
I would-
start off, and where has it
yeah, it
expanded
started
to?
off by me coming in and being like, hey, man, I'll do anything. Like, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to, do you want me to sell stuff? He's like, you don't know enough about selling stuff. I was like, okay, well, I don't. You're right. He's like, I was like, so what can I do? I was like, I can clean bathrooms. I can clean bathrooms. I can sweep. I can start at the bottom. But it's been great. I love coming into the shop. I have learned a whole lot more, although it does take me a little bit too long to find a fly or two when stocking the bins. I ask a lot of questions.
That's how you learn.
But yeah, I help clean up the place. I obviously work with customers and try to help out as much as I can. And if I don't know the answer, then I ask, and then it gets me one step closer to helping out that person next time without the help of others.
And you're by a long shot the best bathroom cleaner I've
Oh,
ever
thank
seen.
you.
Also,
Yeah,
nicest guy in the world, classically trained singer, excellent bathroom cleaner.
Yeah, I mean, the first
really all
time
you
I
need
ever
here.
cleaned the bathrooms here, you were so impressed.
I was.
You were so impressed.
That's what got you the job.
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a joke.
And the CDL, we got some new CDL capes and stuff like that. And I go up to purchase them. He's like, you know what? You did such a good job today. Here's a we're tying up problem jobs, which I still cannot die. It's just super.
See, it didn't really pay
It's
off
tough,
the way you thought it did.
But I still do use those capes.
Well, and you still do clean the
Just
bathrooms.
not on problem jobs, and still clean the bathrooms. By the way, if you do come in, if you do come in,
you're the guy that's been destroying this bathroom.
It's a retail location. We like to keep them clean so everybody can have an enjoyable time. And not a good enjoyable 20-minute time. Just in and out. And just
get it done.
Clean up after
yourself.
A little bit. That way it's just easier.
It's a little public service announcement. That's
the
actually
nicest
well
guy,
needed.
Remember, would you want the nicest guy
to have to clean up after
to clean that up for you?
Point taken. Yes, write that down. Keep that in mind. What is your favorite thing about working here at Charlie's Fly
I love
Box?
coming to see y'all every Tuesday. My wife will tell you the same thing. I look forward to this moment every Tuesday. And other days that I work, because there are some days that I do come in and spend a little bit longer. But learning obviously is a fantastic thing. Y'all are so open about giving me good information to be on the water with, but also just like the laughs, man.
Absolutely.
The good times, the beer at 6 o'clock.
Yep.
Those
I've said it several times. I mean, lots of times. This is by a long shot. I've been in this business a long time. This is the best staff I've not only ever had. This is the best staff I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And I've been around fly shops. I've owned a fly shop for a long time. I've worked in fly shops my whole life. And this is by a long shot the best staff. And it's the same goes for me. It's fun to come to work. I think we all have a good time.
Absolutely, you make it fun too.
Yeah.
You allow it
absolutely.
to be fun.
Well,
like why come into a place that's where you're just not having a good time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's what I really love most about being here.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, that's all the questions I have. Do you have any questions for me or Max?
No, I don't. I'm not prepared.
What's your favorite fly?
Oh, my favorite fly. Oh, man. You're going to ask me that right now? A mole fly is the answer he was looking for.
That is the answer I was looking for, but that is not the answer I got.
But the real answer, I like sparkle duns. I love tine sparkle duns. Anything like with that front standing up wing, a couple flies, green drakes that you've showed me with that style wing. I just think that they just dominate, sit lower in the water. It's good
and you
stuff.
like to tie.
And I do like to tie.
Mole-fly's still better.
I tied them up for Raj, remember? And
I do.
And
I do.
He made money off of them. I don't know how good they were, but he made money off of them.
That is Jason Allen, former CFB employee. Once he maybe goes home and thinks that through a little bit more, we might do a second edition of Jason's favorite fly. But thanks for joining us. Thanks for being here, man. We appreciate having you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Take care.
Peace.